Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough. Sure enough.
Sugar. Sugar.
Sure enough, here on a Friday, what's going on? AM King Show, CLB, JPad, you already know, like, subscribe, and share. We up in here. You know what I mean? Happy Friday, happy October. You know, you already know what's going on with it. You already know what's going on with it, man. Most definitely.
Young boys wearing me out, Pat.
Yeah, I see that. The young boys wearing you out. It is what it is. Yeah, stick it in there.
I had to take a cat nap last night. I said, damn, boy, I'm slipping in my young age.
He didn't say cat nap, he said cap nap.
Cats. Yeah, it was cats.
Caps.
I was tapping out, nobody even see me and shit. I was sitting there like, help me, please.
Oh yeah, catch up to you.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? The system is the system. It's gonna get you one way or the other.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Gonna get you one way or the other. You know what I'm saying, brother? But you already know what it is. Yes, indeed. See, I see you got the YGMG representing today. Yes, indeed. In effect, been a busy week for us all, man. Like, subscribe, and share. Happy to be here with y'all on a Friday. Of course, you already know I'm gonna try to warm it up this morning. Let y'all hear some flavor. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna get into some topics and make sure y'all have a great weekend. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. The AM Kings, we are here, and we'll get some consistency. Stay tuned. Like I said, next week we're gonna try to get Brother Mans to come on. You know what I'm saying? So just stay in tune for that. And yeah, man. Yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah, just getting right. You know what I'm saying? I feel you on that. See, without further ado, though, let's go ahead. Get some sounds in our ears this morning.
Juggernaut.
Steelers Nation, what's going on now? Never too early for the fire, right? Good morning, brother. You already know what it is. Thanks for tapping in this Friday morning. We up in here. It's been a busy week. And we back in effect with y'all. Of course, you already know the beats don't stop. Music don't stop. Keep it rotating. fire. It's either the fire or the cold. I don't know what else to tell you. What up, John? Oh yeah. You know I gotta keep it funky. Gotta keep it all the way funky.
Ooh, J-Pad going hard out here.
Yeah, that's funky. Let's see if they remember this though. Yeah, happy Friday, everybody. Oh, I bet he is. Wolf's coming out to play. Just don't make him make somebody sound like this. It's Jonah's theme music. Jonah's theme music. Yeah, right here. It is spooky season and shit. Oh, I bet he's going through changes. Got some dogs over there wanting to slap bodies. That's what it is, John. Oh yeah. Now if John invites you, you're gonna be like Chugging up, chugging up. Friday, man. Y'all make sure y'all wake y'all ass up. Oh shit. Couldn't hit the mute button fast enough, L. You just couldn't hit it fast enough. Got you.
Yeah, hit it off. Hit it off.
Yeah, P. Yeah, I got on this type of jam too. You already know what it is. Uh-huh. It's like some Jigga man. Jigga what? Jigga who? Sometimes you gotta let the drums run free, you know what I'm saying? Happy times and shit. You know what I'm saying? B-Boys TV representing this morning with the shirt. CC. Got the YGMG hat on. Hey. Too many different flavors. You got a beat for that? How you gonna have a beat for my beat? How you gonna have a beat for my beat? Abbott, what's going on with you, man?
Crazy work.
Crazy work. Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? I got some workers for your closet, John.
My mom got fired and shit. I'm doing it independent and shit. I'm doing
Oh
it all.
shit.
I'm doing it all. I'm Eddie Arcadia right now.
You Eddie Arcadian? What the hell you mean, Eddie Arcadian? What you talking about, boy?
You never seen the Last Dragon
Oh
and
yeah,
shit?
of
Eddie
course I seen the
Arcadia?
last Dragon.
And for that little short white motherfucker.
Hell yeah, I remember his ass. Mr. Nuff. Oh, Mr. Nuff. Mr. Nuff, Mr. Nuff, Mr. Nuff. Speaking of Mr. Nuff, here go Mr. Nuff today. Trump promises to cut Democrat agencies. President Trump redoubled his threat to use the shutdown to slash the federal bureaucracy as Democrats and Republicans dug in for an extended battle. For those who don't know, the government is currently in a shutdown at this moment in time. I mean, but it's no surprise because the AM Kings told you we was you know what I'm saying? Oh, you got one for the intro, fool. He talking about for the woke show intro. Okay, okay. You know what I'm saying? The beat must be called Cobweb.
Oh boy.
Cobweb. But government's in a shutdown, as we know. You know what I'm saying? They did that a few days ago. It's 2+ days now, going on 3 full days. And so here's the latest. President Trump on Thursday called the government shutdown an unprecedented opportunity to enact sweeping cuts to agencies as part of a pressure campaign that halted billions of dollars in funds to Democrat-led states and used federal websites and workers to wage political attacks. Democrats showed little sign of budging from their demand for concessions on health care, including extending Obamacare subsidies and reversing cuts to Medicaid and other programs made at Mr. Trump's direction. And just remember, when they say him, it's not just him. The Senate is due back on Friday, but lawmakers could go home for the weekend if Democrats again block the Republican plan. Mr. Trump redoubled his threat to use the shutdown to make lasting changes to the federal bureaucracy, with Caroline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, saying on Thursday that job cuts were likely going to be in the thousands. Mr. Trump wrote on social media that he would be meeting with his budget director, Russell T. Vought, to determine which of the many Democrat agencies, most of which are a political scam, he recommends to be cut. You know what I'm saying? Here's what to know. Maximizing pain. Mr. Trump's planned meeting on agency cuts were part of a strategy to maximize the pain of the shutdown and target political foes. Dueling plans, unlike many past shutdown stalemates, the current fight is not over any political provision or funding item that the GOP included in its spending plan. Instead, Democrats are demanding that Republicans, who control both chambers of Congress and the presidency, negotiate on those terms before they agree to lend their votes to a bill needed to reopen the government. Disruptions. Hundreds of thousands of federal employees have been furloughed, disrupting a wide variety of federal programs, and many more employees are required to report to work without pay until funding is restored. Now, isn't that some shit right there? Growing effects. The longer the government is closed, the broader its effects. Child care and grocery vouchers for low-income mothers and children could be affected. Say that again. Child care and grocery vouchers for low-income mothers and children could be affected. You know what I'm saying? National parks may see piles of trash and ecological damage. Even the Statue of Liberty's torch could go dark. Out of office emails. Furloughed workers at the Department of Education found out that their out of office email messages were changed without their knowledge to include partisan language that blamed the government shutdown on Democrat senators. Yes, indeed. The wild man from Borneo is back at it again. You know what I'm saying? Creating, oh, the beat is called Pygmy Whippings. Come on, man. Oh man, listen, B Boy said I was wondering what they meant exactly by government shutdown. I'm glad y'all briefed us on it. Well, this is just one angle of the government,
Yeah.
several angles of the
Government
government
shutdown. The
shutdown.
entire
It goes,
government shut down except for the post office and the FBI and the CIA. Everything else shut down.
yep, pretty much. Abbott, you spearheaded this one this morning, man. You know what I'm saying? Take the forefront on it, man, and
Take the wheel.
yes, sir.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Um, uh, himself in a person.
Say that again for the people in the back.
Yes. If we got that sound effect over there,
I wish I
if
could put it.
shooting himself it was a person, this is him. So people think that okay, this is aimed at us. You know, we're not the and I'm saying our skin tone. There it is.
That's what you was looking for.
There it
Pete?
is. Shooting himself was it? That's the he just shot. He 3 shots though. He shot himself three times because.
So we need 2 more.
Two more. It is the participants in food stamps is white people. They're close to of who's on food stamps. So if you're trying to get us, you got yourself. You know what I mean? And Hispanics is before. That's why three. It's a childish notion to take the state and try to benefit. It's a different. I mean, it's crazy because Americans, Democrats, Republicans, on decisions on financial assistance. That should never be the decision. Oh, since y'all whole state is led by Democrats, let's cut y'all state federal benefits. It's super. At the end of the day, I don't. This is the first time one president comes in and changes around the world. It's just not here. You know, these tariffs and federal cuts and all this stuff. Like it affects the whole world. And this guy is somebody stop him.
Somebody got to stop this man, and it's not just him. Once again, P, we're gonna be clear. It's him and his whole entire conglomerate, and you know what I'm saying, they're all in cahoots with these mastermind schemes. But he's just the face of it, and of course, we do have to direct some at him because he believes in the program, obviously, or it wouldn't be in existence, right? So, yeah, but go ahead, man. I'm listening.
Yeah, those benefits. They directly affect me because, I've had some bouts. I've been in the hospital a few times in the last 5 years, and right now is we upon open enrollment. So I'm almost, just to be sure that I'll get medical coverage, I have to enroll myself. So that's why I've been on the grind, not just for that simple fact, but so if y'all haven't seen me on here, we're always here in spirit. AM Kings for life. You heard?
You already know, man. Good look, P. Good morning, Malik. Misery, what's up, brother? And Steelers Nation said you're right, Podge. There's more white people on welfare and Hispanic. John said they still have people working and they call them essential employees, but won't pay them until the shutdown is over. It's bullshit, of course. Absolutely. LB.
He told y'all this change was gonna come. Y'all starting to see what I'm talking about live. Nickel bag gets sold in the park, they won't in. They're changing all the rules now, and shit. So now everything is, which we was talking about. You starting to see that
Mhm.
it ain't gonna be like what you think it is. They about to control your money. They about to control everything you about to do and shit. Like the little side hustles you do, it ain't gonna mean shit no more because now they can attract all the money that you making, how you spending it, and if shit don't add up to them, you motherfuckers about to cancel your Christmas. So yeah,
Hey, you know that we just put that. We just told people this shit. We just told people this shit, man. I'm telling you, we can't make it up, and we want to keep y'all in the know. And we always want to make sure that you guys are aware of what's happening. You know what I'm saying? See, go ahead.
Man, stay with high vibes. I mean,
Yep.
again, the universe is for you. What can be against you? Really? If Mother Nature is for you, what can really be against you?
Right.
So, and you can only be for Mother Nature and the universe and all that is, all the creation, the creator and the creators, including us, if you're only with high vibes. That's one. Two. Man, he gonna get in. They gonna get impeached. They over there tweaking out again. He over there tweaking out again. He over there
Yeah,
trying to counter. He's saying, since I
I can
can't get
see
my
that.
way, I'm gonna shut down the government, and I'm not gonna open it back up until you give me my way. Like, what kind of shit is that?
I
And he
think
wants all our people to grow up and mature.
I think also it's like I said, we've said this on the show too. And tell me if you agree with this, fellas. Instilling fear is one of the main campaigns of this particular regime. You know what I'm saying? This is not an administration. This is a regime that they're trying to build. You know what I'm saying? But they want to create fear and they want to create public panic, things of that nature. Annie Mae, good morning. Good morning, Annie Mae. But yeah, I was about to say, yeah, they're trying to mastermind. Not trying. Let me get trying out of it because there's only two types of people in this world. You're either going to do it or you're not. These people are actually making an attempt at this, and it's crazy business. Crazy business all the way around the board. Keep your eyes open, keep your head on the swivel, and like C said, stay high vibes. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to give you the that's going to give you the fortitude that you need. The
Yeah,
fortitude
and
that
the
you need
knowledge
to.
we need too.
Yeah, exactly. And that's all we want y'all to do. That's all we want y'all to do. Stay in the know, stay in the grow, and make it all do what it do because it's like if we don't stay in the light, we stand in the dark. Like I said, it's what we call the opposite. The opposite is the opposite, y'all. You know what I'm saying? There's no getting around the opposite. Like, for example, see, you said this. This is a great example right here. You know what I'm saying? Have a listen. Maybe the problem isn't catch the difference. That's a great parable right there. You know what I'm saying? See, I know it seems simple, but that's really like, that's telling us a strong story. You know what I mean? Like, it really is. It really is. It's making all the difference in the world. You see the instance on the right, and then you see the instance on the left, and that kind of like is speaking volumes right there alone. You know what I'm saying? The little alligator wanted to be fed the water. The frog did not. You know what I'm saying? So that goes along with mindset, that goes along with vibration, that goes along with all the things that we do talk about here on the AM King Show. And while these things are going on, you definitely got to keep your energy in a high vibrational state because the distractions are going to increase. The negativity is going to increase. I mean, I know I look at it every day on the timeline, and I see it. You know what I'm saying? Simply, what's going on, good brother? Good morning, good
so
morning, good morning, man. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Like it's really important for us to stay in that manner. And since Simply is in the building, just had to put the plug out there. This is the new project we just completed. It's called Son of a Beast, and it'll be out very soon. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Congratulations on another project well done. Simply, you know what I'm saying? We're doing it well. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even in these times, the person has to recognize that yes, some people are doing bad, and even in this time, some people still doing good and great. Ask yourself, what are the people that are doing good and great in these times are doing that I'm not doing? What do they know that I do not know? That information now needs to come to me now. That's what you need to start demanding. The information knowledge you need for the change.
Hmm. That's well said. That's well said. Anybody else got an opinion on that? Chime in, fellas.
Yeah, you hear people saying that it's secrets or whatever. We talk, I guess we're talking about white privilege information. It's not a secret if you just go down a rabbit hole and figure out, like the things that I've done to get certified with the city and the government. Like, I had to dig in rabbit holes, and then when I got in those, like, hey, your sales tax have to be up for the year. Your everything has to be correct in order for you to even participate. And then, you know, I want to be included. What y'all got going on? You got to do the protocol, and you got to
Yeah.
definitely be in the books. Get in the
Oh,
books, y'all.
for sure, for sure.
Start reading and stop scrolling.
Yes, indeed. Or you can wander off into the sky like the Cookie Man just did. I don't know what the hell's going on over there.
Yeah,
That man
you
said. That
smoking that
man.
moonlight? You smoking
Yeah,
the moonlight?
that man said, "I'm up against the ropes." Look, he leaned back.
It's the moonlight.
Rope a dope,
It's the moonlight.
Got
rope
Broadway
a dope
production later
style,
on and
like
shit. I'm
the
getting
verse.
I
ready and
got
shit.
Broadway production going on. Make
And
sure y'all tapped
the
into
verse is
Blood Conversations tonight at 7 o'clock, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? With the good old
come with
gang.
my
You know what I
pillow this
mean?
time. Shit.
He said bringing his pillow because he was on his way. He was on his way early last
Nah,
night.
I was there, nigga. You talking
He
about
said I
my
was there.
I
Oh,
was
collapsing.
naughty in that motherfucker.
Collapsible. The collapsibles.
Motherfucker.
Make sure y'all stay tapped in. Make sure you tap in later with the Abbott, with the Woke Show, and lfxmedia.live. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you stay tapped into the whole entire network. Beat Boys TV, I think, is going to be here over the weekend, doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But yeah, just sticking along with that theme with what C was talking about. You know what I'm saying? 5 signs you're being protected by a higher power, just in case you didn't know.
5 signs you're being protected by a higher power. If life feels like it's falling apart, it might not be punishment. It might be protection. 1. People suddenly leave. It's not rejection. It's protection from betrayal you couldn't see coming. 2. Plans collapse last minute. That lost opportunity was really your worst regret avoided. 3. You hit rock bottom because true strength isn't built in comfort, it's built in silence, pain, and isolation. 4. You're forced to be alone, so you can finally hear your own voice instead of the world's noise. 5. You lose what you begged to keep, because life heard conversations behind your back that you didn't. And here comes the most important part. When nothing makes sense, you're not being destroyed. You're being reshaped, not for what you want, but for what you're truly built for.
That part of the game. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a message that needed to resonate. The Abbott had to jump out because he's getting ready for work. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Pete, for tapping in for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? And getting us right. lfxmedia.live. Make sure y'all checking it out, tapping in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's a nice little message that we needed to send to people this morning. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people feel like they're out there on the island by themselves, and I know the feeling. We've all been there before. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there. Life is gave all of us some type of blow, and how we responded is how you see us now, because we're here now. We're here. We're here to bring the messages to y'all and get y'all all the way right. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got to chime in and add something to it? Because I think just to talk that C was saying right there, that's what set up that one right there, and I had to run that just to reinforce. You know, in case you might be feeling like this morning that you are, you know what I'm saying, isolated or on a rock and things are just going so wrong in your life. But, looking at it from those perspectives may give you a better perspective. And you can brush off the dirt and keep on going. Talk about how important that is. L.
Yeah, it's different for everybody because everybody struggles different. But you know what I mean. The main objective is just to keep positive, keep your mind on solid and positive thoughts and shit, and then you can overcome all the other negativity through time. So you know what I mean. Nothing happens overnight, but everything's a process. So basically, just like they always say, take it one day at a time.
Straight up, straight up. See,
Yeah, yeah. Me personally, well, not now. Back years before, I would like wonder, like, well, how come we don't talk no more? How come this? How come that? And before seeing that video, I knew those things. It just wasn't meant for them to be there because I realized that
hmm
I began to do a lot of soul searching, like going within and realizing that I have to use what the knowledge that I've acquired. How can I use it to help myself? Because what's the sense of knowing so much and I can't even help myself?
yeah, it is an everyday battle. One day at a time. Yes, sir. Misery.
Yes.
Good energy transfer shit all around. It does. It does. It really does. And the more you surround yourself by it, and people that understand that, the more that it's going to rub off on you. You know what I'm saying? They say the old parable is if you hang with nine broke friends, you're bound to be the 10th. But if you
Yeah.
hang with nine woke friends, you're bound to be the 10th. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. And I choose every single day to surround myself only with positive energy. If it's not positive, I guarantee you it will get very, very little time and attention in my day. You know what I'm saying? I will recognize it immediately and say, all right, well, that's a negative space and we don't need to be there. And I'll stay away from it personally. And I think we all have that right. We all have that choice. We all can make those decisions to really be accountable and responsible. Misery said, because even when you think you got it under control, it can hit you, and then your vibe all fucked up, you in your head. But it's a practice. It is. It's just like anything else. It's a habit. Habits are practice, whether they're good or whether they're bad. I say it all the time. Habits are practice. See,
See the thing about I know what Ned is talking about because we see things a lot similarly. I mean, he's his own person. I'm my own person. Yeah, I noticed that we see
and we
things
all are.
similarly.
And we all
Yeah,
are.
we,
You know,
we tend to react somewhat the same way to things. I noticed me and Miss.
I bet. Yeah, I
I
can
noticed.
understand that. I can
So like
understand it. You know what's going
so
on there,
so
Cookie Man? Is the police out there by your ass, nigga? You keep seeing the blue and red lights and shit. The hell's going on? What you got? Strobe light sensations going on? What the hell's going on?
There's a lot of questions, bro.
Hey, listen, I don't know.
I don't know what that blue light is. Actually, I see that
Yeah,
shit now.
they say it look blue and red like that. That's what I thought the
yeah,
police outside.
yeah,
No window
so,
behind me.
He said, "Man, I'm
yeah,
in the chamber of isolation."
Yeah, I'm isolated. I'm in the dungeon, nigga. Ain't
He
nobody
said, I'm
coming
in the dungeon. He said, I'm in the chamber of isolation. You know what I'm
in.
saying?
yeah.
And with
So
that,
the thing
with
is
that
about
being said, it is time to roll up because obviously
yeah,
we got Puff Pyramid and we got the Cookie Main in here. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And I'm just the Wookie Main. You know what I'm saying? I'm just over here, hey, Wookin'
Yeah, the
Panub.
thing
You know what
is to
I'm
recognize the
saying?
reaction,
Yeah.
recognizing your reaction.
Oh,
The
that's it.
biggest the is this that the biggest way to calm down is recognizing that you're reacting. Then ask yourself, why am I reacting? How is it that I come to react? And you immediately calm down because now
Absolutely.
you're in a process of finding out something and you're removing yourself from the physical reaction that you have because
hmm
you're identifying yourself as this body. You are not this body.
Got to remember
So
that.
you have to be like, wait, hold on. Why am I choosing to react like this? Now it's
Yeah.
more so me choosing to react. Because once I
Absolutely.
notice and I continue to do that, now I'm choosing it.
Yes,
Now,
indeed.
because we are physical bodies, a physical body just gonna react. I can touch something on you and you'll fall asleep. because it's
Absolutely.
what the physical body is designed to do. So you ask yourself, why am I reacting like this? And you go back in time and like, oh, it's this. Then you learn the lesson. Then you never have to react like that again. That's how you raise your
Listen.
vibration.
Oh, for sure. And you already know that we say it all the time. I say this. If it's mainly the words that people are saying and how they're saying it is how you're reacting. It's not necessarily, it's just most people don't know how to communicate what they want to say to you correctly. And it's not that people don't want to see you better. It's just they don't know how to communicate that to you. But if those type of words, those trigger words that we call trigger words, if they rattle your chain, or if they really make you get in the bag, it's not necessarily what the other person is saying. It is how you are reacting to it. It's how you, if you can adjust your reactions to most things that are going on in life, things won't be so bad because we can use discernment on what deserves our anger, what deserves disappointment, what deserves, those type of things. You got to know the difference. You know what I'm saying? And start recognizing the difference. Because I remember this, there was shit that I used to get mad about. I used to get mad about because shit would happen or people would say some hurtful shit, and I would get angry. And I said, you know what? Sometimes there were times where I had to start, checking myself, because I said, hey, this didn't deserve anger. It did deserve disappointment. And once I started realizing the difference between the two, I was able to adjust myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Listen, I had to adjust myself. And it's up to us. It's our choice every single day to either allow things to affect us negatively or affect us positively, because the shit's gonna come. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? Look, L runs a business. It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? C runs his operations. It's not easy. You know what I do ain't easy. Some of y'all in the chat are in the same boat rowing with me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, oh yeah, appreciate that. Miz, have a few more coming out soon. The YGMG hat. Yep. That's really dope hat. You know what I'm saying? Pad PLB. I'm gonna yeah, get some product in our hands. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Greatly
appreciate
appreciate it. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. But yeah, man, stay in the light, y'all. Stay in the light. Learn how to react better. That's definitely a great subject to angle, and I believe in that firmly. One of the things that changed my life dramatically is I had to improve my reactions. Once I improved my reactions, I was better and not bitter. I say it all the time on the show. Be better. Stop being bitter. Be better. Stop being bitter. You can tell yourself that. You give yourself permission every single day. You can give yourself permission to react better and stop being bitter. You know what I'm saying? Part of that is the next subject, which is something that I believe in, I know C believes in, and I know LB believes in. It says here, who needs running? These 5 compound exercises burn fat and muscle after 50. You know what I'm saying? And here go the 5. Let me show you the 5 real quick. You know what I'm saying? One is the squat. You can see the squat, and she ain't got no heavy weight. She got some real light weight there. You know what I'm saying? And that's one to help build uh your muscle. You know what I'm saying? And it shapes your, it works your legs, works your bottom, half of your body, builds your core, strengthens up things. You know what I mean? It definitely gets things in order. Deadlifts, deadlifts. You know what I'm saying? Deadlifts are more so like this. You can do these in the morning time. You know what I'm saying? Real easy deadlifts. You know what I mean? Yes, indeed. The push up. Push up is always important. You know what I'm saying? The row. And they're showing examples of them on all these. And then the bench press. And if you can stick to these 5 things in the morning, that will help improve you. You don't necessarily have to get no running in, because really at the end of the day, as you begin to age, and this is more specific to people of our age bracket, and then some. You know what I'm saying? It's good advice, even if you are not 50. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that you could just generally do for some good physical fitness. And I think that it's important that all of our listeners know that we do want you to be mentally fit, but we also want you to be physically fit to at least a degree, because you don't want to be going down the road 60, 70 years old and you ain't able to stand up. The work that you put in now will help you down the road with that. I know that quite well because I've been on my journey, and as you can see, I'm still in my journey. LB still in his journey. You know what I'm saying? We are. You know what I'm saying? We told y'all many times we used to be big guys, real big guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I'm small, but I guarantee you I'm way smaller than I used to be. Way smaller than I used to be, and that took some
I am.
effort.
No, I am.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, what a transformation, man. LB is like under 200 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to put that out there, L, but just to see your journey and where you came from. You know what I mean? And that's inspiring to me because I want to get there at one point. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's important. I know it's important. I mean, that's how the body operates. And we understand these things. You know what I'm saying? We understand the body operates better when it's in a better space. And the better that you can put the space in with your body, you know what I'm saying? See, you can jump on this because you're the fitness and nutrition guy. So, tell the people one time for the one time, like, why is it important?
Well, one, the body does what it does based upon habit and based upon need.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the most important exercise that y'all can actually do is the squat,
Mm-hmm.
because your legs is the foundation of your life. Your feet is the foundation of your life. So the more healthy they are, the more healthy you will be. I be
Yeah,
I walk a ton. Like when I say I walk a ton, I have records to prove it. 20 miles in a day, and
man.
like 4 to 5 hours of walking. It's
Yeah.
only 4 to 5. I do like 20 miles. That's like, yeah, that's
That's a
really
nice little walk.
fast walk. That's fast
That's a
walking
nice
too.
walk.
Yeah,
That's pace walking.
yeah. So yeah, but that came from fighting and stuff. So I can do that extreme walking, and for me,
Yeah.
hiking a lot too. So I live
Yeah.
in the mountains. There's hills everywhere.
So hiking
So
is just there. Yeah.
yeah. Another thing I can do is walk backwards, go down the stairs backwards, go up the stairs backwards.
People don't know about that. They don't know about what's the key advantage of beginning to go backwards, because see, if you really think about it, I'll just say this real quick before you say that. In order to improve lower half of your body function, try walking backwards sometimes, because doing exactly the opposite is what's going to improve things. Tell them why one time. For one time.
Well, yeah, again, the body's used to walking forward. And whenever you do something different, the body's like, what the heck? What the heck? And when it goes to recovery, it strengthens like that.
Yeah. If you
That's
start if you
one.
start noticing, like myself, you know what I'm saying, from over the years, my knees got a little shifty, but every time that I get on the treadmill or whatever the case may be, or I just start walking backwards, I noticed that the improvement in my mobility with my legs improves dramatically. It just
Yeah.
does. It improves
Because those are
dramatically.
muscles that we don't normally use that you need, and they become weak over time if you don't use them. So it's important to use them. Me personally, as an advanced personal trainer, I'm more so a proponent for calisthenics, isometrics, and plyometrics. However, though, uh, weights can be beneficial.
It can be.
They can be. I'm not totally against weights. Yeah, you can definitely lift
And
weights.
and it doesn't have to be heavy, y'all. Like, that's the
Yeah, it doesn't have
misconception.
to be heavy either. If you're a type of person that's looking to be big with muscles, or I want to be big with muscles, so I gotta lift weights. No, you don't. You don't have to
No, you
lift weights
don't.
in order to be big with. I'm talking about massive, big muscles. I give you
Right.
two great examples. Male Olympic gymnasts. You ever seen how big they are? You ever see the things that they do?
Calisthenics.
Guess what? They don't do any weights, because if they
No.
did, they would not be that flexible.
Calisthenics. Calisthenics is the
Go
way
to
to go.
California state penitentiary system. They have zero
Oh,
weights,
they do. They,
zero weights
oh,
there.
and they're the
People
guys
go in
that you
there
see
as toothpicks. They come out 4 or 5 years later,
swole,
swole. Like
swole,
they was
and
on
and
wolves.
it's because and if you watch some of their workouts out there in California, once they get out of jail, some of these guys become internet famous because they have a workout regimen that's like superior to others, but that's just because the body gets trained into repetitive habit. Yeah, John, it is called muscle confusion, but
Yeah,
it's also called repair. It's called repairing. You know what I'm saying? Backwards movement will begin to repair certain things in your legs, and I'm a witness of it because, like I said, every time I've done it, I've noticed a dramatic improvement. The more I started to do it, the more I started to do it, and you don't have to do it very long. Just give yourself 5 minutes or 3 minutes. You start there. Start there. Just start with a couple of minutes at a time. Walk backwards. Walk backwards, walk backwards, walk backwards. You'll see that things are starting to begin to repair themselves, and you're wondering, why the hell did I really go to the doctor for certain things when I could have been doing this and changing it? Because there's guys that are famous for showing you that they got surgeries after surgeries, basketball players, this, that, and the third. But what they put them on was a program where they started doing exercises in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Instead of pushing the sled forward, they pull the sled backwards. Instead of walking on the treadmill forwards, they turn around and they're walking at an angle on the treadmill backwards. You know what I'm saying?
or use the angle so there's no tension or there's no bumping on the knee because whenever you run on a flat plane, that's a little bit wear and tear on your knee. But whenever you run on hills, there's
Mhm.
no wear and tear on the knees.
Correct, correct. Like, subscribe, and share. This is the AM King Show, man. We bringing you the information. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what we do. There's another one right here, real quick, before we get into our funnies. It says, "Do you agree with this?" He exposed how the rich use other people's money to grow. Check it out.
People don't understand how credit works. Let me explain. Credit is debt. Rich people borrow money to buy things that make them more money. Poor people use credit to buy things that lose money over time or even cost them money. If the thing you're buying doesn't put more money in your pocket, never buy it on credit. Here's something that poor people don't realize, okay? Debt is modern-day slavery. Someone else is entitled to the fruits of your labor until that debt is repaid. The moment you get in debt, you're enslaving yourself until you buy back your freedom with interest. That's why they send you the credit card for free in the mail. That's why they allow you to pay. The sooner they get you and the longer the payout period, the more money you'll make them. That's why they made student debt a thing. If you don't have enough money to buy it in cash, you cannot afford it. You need to act your wage. Okay, as harsh as it might sound, just because you can afford a monthly payment doesn't mean you can afford the item.
Hmm.
Given
Hmm.
Just because you
Message.
can afford, just because you can afford the monthly payment does not mean that you can afford the item. you know and it's very much so, because we want to be financially fit, and that's one of the things that we have to work on, in a lot of situations, because we weren't taught financial health. We weren't taught being financially healthy. So it's a process. It's just like the unlearn factor that we always talk about. You know what I'm saying? We're always unlearning bad habits and trying to instill good ones in ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But LB, that makes sense. Message, huh?
It's just the way people was like brought up. Everybody was in that I want to keep up with the Joneses idea. So they got a Cadillac. I gotta get me a Cadillac. You know what I mean? It costs 1,000. They can afford to get it, but I can't. But I can afford the payment. But I'm gonna get it. I get the Cadillac. Now this motherfucker break down. I got to spend all this money to keep it on the road and all this other shit.
Yeah,
Now you
you had a Benz. I had a Benz.
I don't
Man,
have
we don't got them no more. Why?
the maintenance on a motherfucking Mercedes is fucking ridiculous and shit. What is you doing? It drives no different than any other vehicle and shit. I don't give a fuck
Nope,
about the name. Once you
nope.
get one of them, you realize that shit. But fuck, how much money did I spend after I learned that fact?
Exactly. Exactly. That's the age old deception that they put on people, that luxury or things that are more expensive are better. When really, at the end of the day, we got vehicles now that are more reliable than any of the vehicles that we've ever had, and they are not the top. you know, they're not the top tier of how much vehicles actually cost. You know what I'm saying? I drive a 2020 Kia Soul. L drives you know what I'm saying, GMC Terrain. You know what I'm saying? See what you got, an Armada? That's what you said you got?
I got a Nissan Armada.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, and
big heavy motherfuckers.
it
I
is,
remember
but
when
even
I worked
still,
repo and trying to repo the motherfucker. The motherfucker wouldn't get on my truck. It was so heavy.
damn.
The front tires lift off the air. I said,
Oh
hold
yeah,
on.
that's a
I
big
said, let
boy.
me get the keys off this motherfucker.
That's a
I
big
drove
boy.
it.
But you know, C got the family size to accommodate a vehicle like that. But
Yeah,
even
they
still,
nice
it's a
though. They
practical.
I
real
got a
nice.
big
It's
ass
a
dog. I
and
need
it, right.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you need it.
they
You know what I'm
real
saying?
nice.
It's important. But I guess the point I'm getting at once again, that's not a Bentley, that's not a BMW, it's not a, you know what I mean? These are cars that, you know, that perform just like the other ones do, except you're not going to be running back to the mechanic nearly as often as you would, like, say you had a car that has all these electrical components. I know a friend that has a Acura SUV. It was cute when they first got it. You know what I'm saying? But then they kept running back. I noticed, I was like, damn, you keep running back to the repair shop with this car, and it's mainly the electronics, the things that start to go bad, and for the luxury. Is with the so where is the value really? So where's the value really? Like let's keep it transparent. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've had a Jaguar, I've had Benz, I've had other exotic vehicles. You know what I'm saying? And one thing, I had a Lincoln. You know, those things didn't last. I can be the first to let you know they didn't last. They didn't last at
This nigga
all.
had a Pinto.
I had a
Classic.
Pinto. I did. It was actually the Pinto's brother. It was a Bobcat, but
Yeah.
because it was a Mercury. You know what I'm saying? Ford and Mercury was the same. Is the same company. Like y'all don't understand. Hyundai and Kia is the same company. Ford and Mercury is the same company. Lincoln is Ford. You know what I mean? Like, you know, those things that people, GMC and Chevy, are the same
So,
company. You know what I mean? Same company. One's a little bit more, you know, and then the other one's a little bit less. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? It's just I learned that those things don't impress me no more. You know what I'm
no,
saying? Those things don't, they're not really that impressive. And most of the people that are still thinking that those cars mean status, mean value, they really don't mean that. You know what I'm saying? They really don't mean that at all. It's just another expensive bill, just like the gentleman said. You know what I'm saying? Just because you can afford it doesn't mean that you can afford it. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, subscribe, and share, man. The AM King Show, we up in here, man. A great round of talks. Go ahead, see.
The thing is that people worship power because uh, they're in love with power for a few reasons. One, because they're told to, because they're told they should value power because that's the way you should be powerful. And two, because of fear.
Mm-hmm.
So people are in love with power, and that in itself is evil because they're not
Right.
even aware that they're told to love power. They're not even aware that they're not told that, yo, you loving power is actually evil. I would wonder why people in the projects will buy BMWs and Mercedes Benz. Oh, look, I got this. I'm like, nigga, you still live in the projects.
that part.
Like, no, stop. Like, nigga, you still live in the projects.
Right.
That part.
You still
And
getting
what?
harassed by police.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got a legit job. You still getting harassed by police. What you mean? You can still get bucked at by police for no damn reason. So what's that Benz mean?
Even
Nothing.
more so because you have a Benz in the projects.
No, make them easier to find a motherfucker. Oh, there you go.
Well,
Real,
you know, dummy.
real easy.
Oh,
We've been taught
Trying to
as a
show
people
off.
to have what they call a "look at me" mentality.
when I had
But
my business, I was
I
inside
said it
inside of that.
I
I
said
didn't
it in
get
the
drunk
song.
another day.
I said it in
Inside
the
the
song.
car for like all week.
Right. I said it in the song Timeline. I said all they can say is, "Yo, look at me." Attention seeking, all you really see. You know what I'm saying? Like, social media attention seek, you spilling the beans, and that shit is weak. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. We're taught to glorify, You know, we're if you notice, most people they're in the club, they showing off how much of a good time they having, or they riding around on the boat or in the car and this, that, and the third. And this is the falsehood that we've been taught, and it's been pushed. The narrative has been pushed on us. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what makes life go. That's not what makes life go at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, it may make you feel good for the moment, or oh, look at me, I got a Benz, until the Benz break down and you got to go to the Mercedes dealership because you can't take it just anywhere. And then you start to realize all that grandstanding and all them little you know what I'm saying? Those little tactics don't really work for you that well. Devontae, good Grand Rising brother. Grand Rising, sir. You already know. Thank you, Zan, for checking in this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you guys are following the AM Kings page for the time being. Put it out there that we will not be here much longer. So you guys just, thank you guys, in advance for understanding, and follow the movement, though. Follow the movement. That's the most important thing. Follow the movement where we go. If we go to YouTube, follow us there. You know what I'm saying? If we go wherever we're going, follow us there. Because you can stay in the know. It takes 2 seconds to join a platform that we're on. You know what I'm saying? It don't take long at all. Most of y'all already have those platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and share. Check out everybody in the network. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that got the podcast, and make sure y'all stay tuned for Blunt Conversations tonight. Hopefully, LB will be woke and won't be won't be ready to conk out on us.
I'm gonna be up.
C said, I'm gonna be up. So make sure y'all stay locked in. Of course, we thank y'all as always for joining the AM King show. Got a couple of funnies. Hold on. Go ahead, Cookie Man, show them again.
So got this much moon rocks left.
Damn. He said, I got that much left.
I put a whole bunch in this motherfucker, man. Woo.
The moon rocks is taking you to the moon. It makes you want to jump over.
Man,
gone. Holding gone.
Yeah.
Might have to get him some sun rock.
It'll be gone too, real quick. I'm not playing with that.
Oh yeah. Funnies for the morning, y'all. Funnies for the morning. You know what I'm saying? This one just says no, and she lied with a straight face. Have a look.
So that's not my real hair. Is that yours? Huh? Is that your real hair? Yeah. Now you're lying. Everybody wants to talk about my hair. Everybody bald hair. Everybody in this lineup bald, but they want to talk about me. I want to see. So that's not my real hair. Is that yours? Huh? Is that your real hair? Yeah. Now you're lying. Everybody wants to talk about my hair. Everybody bald hair. Everybody in this lineup bald, but they want to talk about me. I want to see. So that.
I mean, he got him. Because the lady had the nerve to say this.
So that's not my real hair. Is that yours? Huh? Is that your real hair? Yeah. Now you're lying. Everybody wants to talk about my hair. Everybody bald hair. Everybody in this lineup bald, but they want to talk about me. I want to see. So that's not.
He said everybody.
Everybody bald.
And the line is bald. But the diabolical shit was she tried to justify that her hair was real.
Yeah. No, she's lying.
Yeah, it's real phony.
Yeah.
Got him.
That's the curve.
Yes, indeed. This next clip, if anybody's drinking a liquid or anything like that, I suggest you hold off on it until you watch this clip, because I almost spit my drink out. Heavy G says nobody can bounce ass harder than him. St. Louis man claims he's the king of cheek bouncing. Lord have mercy.
Bounce my ass and shit. You know, I'm the king of bouncing ass. Like, I'm the ass bounce king. Like, when it comes to bouncing ass, don't nobody bounce their ass harder than me at all. Like, that's what I do. Like, I invented that too.
Yeah, I heard y'all be bouncing a lot of ass out there in St. Louis.
Yeah, if you ain't out here bouncing your ass, like everybody, That's what it's all about. But like I said, I'm the king of ass bouncing. Don't nobody bounce their ass.
Beg your damn pardon. What is going? What in the Saint Lunatics Tip Drill Male Nelly bullshit is going on here? What you mean, fam? What are you talking about? Let's go. Murphy Lee with somebody. What is happening?
And I was bouncing my ass and shit. You know, I'm the king of bouncing ass. Like I'm the ass bounce king. Like when it comes to bouncing ass, don't nobody bounce their ass harder than me. At all.
Man,
I'm gonna say this one time. Say no to drugs, kids. Say no to drugs.
Yeah, extreme drugs is that.
That man's smoking drugs.
Anything above weed,
I'm not going
I'm
to St.
thinking you
Louis.
need to cut it. Cut.
If I go to St. Louis, I'm not smoking. Tell you that much.
shit. I'll say, lose.
I'm
I
not
gotta have
going
my
to smoke
own
in St.
smoke.
Louis. You know what I'm
That's what I
saying?
do. Like I invented it too.
Y'all heard y'all be bouncing a lot of ass out there in St. Louis.
Yeah, that's if you ain't playing if you ain't out here bouncing your ass. Like everybody that's what it's all about. But like I said, I'm the king of ass bouncing. Don't nobody bounce their ass.
Beg your damn pardon. What is going? What in the Saint Lunatics Tip Drill Male Nelly bullshit is going on here?
Yeah, St. Louis.
Oh man, the man gave me a headache.
They got hot ass clothes on. The booty chicken, booty king, shit. What
You
the
gotta
fuck?
pause that. He's
Who's
losing
last year's
his
winner?
walking pause. Whenever you see that guy, just say pause.
St. Louis did it all and
Pause. Like
shit.
whatever you do, just pause. Just stop
Oh
moving.
man.
Don't move. Just pause. Dude said he invented it. What? Oh man.
Hey yo, B Boy said I
He
guess
is
you can
not
find more
invited to
than
the
just
cookout.
yay in St. Louis. Hey, Misery said,
Oh
what the
man.
fuck, St. Louis?
Oh.
What the fuck? Hey yo, he said he was the king.
Yeah.
He the
Man,
king.
I got to.
John said, damn it. Damn
He
it.
said he invented it. Damn.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, I was sitting there like, is this nigga serious?
Yeah. Hey, he's smoking water. That's what that is.
He was saying all
He's
that
smoking that water.
like, yeah, if you ain't bouncing ass.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Helper.
Yeah, oh yeah, that the Xanax and the Molly,
Water. He's smoking water too.
He's
That's
smoking
what happens when you mix water and sugar
water on the brain.
That's what happens when you mix water and sugar booger.
He said a big
I know
dose
what
of
happened. He was hanging out with the pygmy.
See?
Outside bouncing my ass and shit. You know, I'm the king of bouncing ass. Like
what's going on here, man?
Where are we at now? That's what LeVar Walker would be like. Where are we in society?
Don't call me.
What's going on, man?
Don't call. You're right. Don't call me. Don't call me.
In fact, lose the phone. Lose your phone. Break it.
Break it.
Don't get another one.
Throw it
Don't
in the
get
river.
another one.
Throw it in the Hudson.
That's some crazy shit.
He on that shit again.
Nigga, what? Exactly. Something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
outside bouncing my ass and shit. You know, I'm the king of bouncing ass. Like I'm the ass bounce king. Like when it comes to bouncing ass, don't nobody bounce their ass harder than me. At all.
What is this shit?
Simple said, nigga, what?
He said he the king.
He the king is wild. Not bouncing ass hard.
You can't be serious, man. Come on, dog. You can't be serious. All this is just survival.
Like that's what I do. Like I invented it too.
Oh, you said, all right, you got questions, see? All right, I'm gonna let the clip roll even further. Oh, what? Damn. He done slid down the blade and landed in an alcohol river.
he said, I hope they're not trying to bounce their ass harder than you, cuz. He didn't get no whoopings when he was a child.
Oh man.
Yeah, I heard y'all be bouncing a lot of ass out there in St. Louis.
Yeah, if you ain't playing, if you ain't out here bouncing your ass, like
Yeah, St. Louis.
You said, I heard y'all be bouncing your ass out there. You would say, yeah, you ain't nothing, you ain't bouncing. What?
everybody. That's what it's all about. But like I said, I'm the king of ass bouncing. Don't nobody bounce their ass.
Big your damn pardon. What's going? What in the Saint Lunatic Tip Drill Male Nelly bullshit is going on here?
Oh man, get that man on man.
Big shout out to D-Lay, man.
Oh
he gets them every time.
that can't be that can't be what it's he can't, that gotta be a slang term or something. He can't really mean bouncing his own ass. He can't mean that. He gotta mean something else. He gotta mean something else. He needs to elaborate on what he means.
I think he was elaborating. He pretty much figured out there might be 2 minutes to
Maybe he's
everything.
talking
But
about
I'm gonna say it just
lowriders.
like
Maybe
this.
he's talking about lowriders.
No. No.
He was sitting on a king's chair, sitting up like motherfucking Captain Dingling talking about some yeah.
Misery said slid down the blade, landed in alcohol is crazy.
Yeah, he done did that now. Yeah. Damn. He done fell down the blade and slid down the alcohol.
Giving us. That's what it was on.
Word is, you been bouncing your ass real hard.
Hey, he said, who took the time to crown him king is the question.
Yeah, who was with that dumb shit? Like, come on. Who said it was okay to do that?
Who took the time?
Somebody really sat there and watched him and listened and all that.
Who took the time?
They took out time out their day to watch another man shake his ass for real.
He said them niggas been shaking tail feathers, heel toeing, and weird shit.
He said it with a straight face. Oh man.
Yeah, he said it with a straight. Simply got chill. Yeah,
he threw a whole bunch of niggas in St. Louis under the bus with that one.
Who took the time to crown this nigga king? Yeah, I am diabolical for spinning the block, B-boys, but
I'm the king of bouncing ass. Like I'm the ass bounce king. Like when it comes to bouncing ass, don't nobody bounce their ass harder than me.
I didn't even know there was royalty in that.
Wait, hold on. What if he used to be a she though? What if he used to be a she?
I'm dead as fuck right now.
Maybe that was when he was a she.
Yeah, John said the gene pool is shallow and has piss in it. Yeah. He said, "Who voted him?" I didn't even know there was
What if he
royalty.
transitioned? What if he used to be she? And he talking about when he was she.
Um, this is fucking funny as shit.
I think I'm gonna roll with that one.
Yeah.
But that one's even worse.
Matter of fact, I think Cats
Maybe.
pull up and just
Oh man.
smoke one for the king.
I got nothing against it, but that was diabolical.
For the king. Nigga said king. See, that's a man.
I'm just saying, what if he was a she before? And he's talking about when he was a she.
Man, I don't know. I mean, the way that man. Hey, listen. I just find the clips, y'all. All I can tell y'all.
I just find the clips. I don't explain shit.
You ain't elaborate nothing. I just find this shit and ain't funny, nigga.
Boy said, he said,
People,
"Don't
nigga,
nobody
move
bounce
on.
that ass harder than him." That's what he said.
And he doubled down on it too. Oh man.
Well, that's it for the AM King show this morning. Y'all like, subscribe, and share. We here as often as we possibly can be. We'll be back on Monday though, with another rousing episode, and hopefully not with the king of bouncing ass. We ain't gonna have him with us. No.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, that man be bouncing booty. Oh no, I can't take no more.
He's technically a man now, I guess.
Hey, yo, Misery said a shim.
Shit.
Y'all tearing this motherfucker up. Yeah, I heard him with a clean ear. Oh,
I mean,
all out of me now. It's over, man. We out here.
Man,
We out of here, goddamn it.
Let's go.
Peace out, man. Y'all have a great